What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of What's Up With Your Friends. I am your host, Antoinette. I love Antoinette. And today I have a lovely guest with me. Guest, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm JuliaBad on Instagram.
The JuliaBad.
JuliaBad underscore. They didn't have JuliaBad, so I had to put the underscore.
Underscore. JuliaBad underscore. Not the other JuliaBad. If you find JuliaBad, turn left. Because you're going to, okay? Make sure you get the underscore because you're not going to find it. Okay, what's up with you, girl? What's been going on in your week?
My week has been so busy.
Yeah. From
house selling and shopping and, business things. I'm growing up. I'm already grown. I'm becoming even growner.
Grownisher. We love to hear it. So, for those of you who don't know her, if you've never been on Instagram, that's probably why you wouldn't know her. She's a mega influencer. She is a serial entrepreneur. She is a certified bad bitch, the bad bitch herself, if I may add. She's on a world tour this summer. How many countries? Italy, Spain, Aruba, Costa Rica, okay? You're not going to McDonald's, okay? This bitch is going all around the world in 80 days. And I love to see it because we love the black girl luxury. We love everything.
I love that everybody's into that soft life now.
I'm screaming.
Soft life,
I'm
luxury.
screaming. Hit me your phone.
I'm super into it.
Yeah, see, the thing is, can you open it? Thank you. I'll just go to this because actually is one of our topics today because I was kind of just thinking about like some social media trends that I don't know if they've been kind of overdone already.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Little Miss Soft Life.
Little Miss is so funny.
Little Miss is the funniest thing ever because it's true. It came out of nowhere, but it's so true. Like you literally are Little Miss. Like. Little Miss is the best descriptor. I feel like Little Miss is my favorite and one in a long time. I feel like it's taking off the same way that like Justin LA Boy took off.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
It's really just taking, because I mean, he just came out of nowhere. It was just like, where are all these little names coming from?
Like, left out of nowhere too.
I mean, I still follow his page. I don't know if that's not cool anymore in the year 2022, but I still follow his page and like sometimes it is, but I feel like he became like so overly toxic, quote unquote, that it became kind of corny because it was just like, how many times are we gonna hear you say, fellas, cheat on that girl today or get her pregnant? Like, it's just like, it used to be funny and now it's not.
I think that with everything you kind of like the Little Miss is definitely gonna die off, of course, but it's cute for now. I don't know. I thought Justin was gonna have a little bit more longevity though.
Yeah. I mean, but honestly, how long can you just keep like a meme page?
That's true, but now memes are like, people like to post them on that's one thing people gonna hate me when I say this. This is a very unpopular opinion, but I don't like those. I don't like people posting.
You don't like the memes at the end of the carousel?
No, I don't.
Girl, you talking to me and my whole community because that's all
everybody loves it, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
See, I feel like,
I feel like if you're doing a photo dump, it makes sense. It's cute because it's like all different stuff, and I actually like photo dumps because it kind of reminds me of like a mood board. I used to really like, I really don't like social media at all, but like Tumblr was one thing I really used to like.
Social media has 80,000 followers.
That's all I have is Instagram.
What's the truth?
But like, Tumblr was real creative.
Yeah, I love Tumblr.
And I feel like the photo dumps just give me like mood board, Pinterest vibes, like really creative.
I feel like if they're done well and executed well, because I've seen some photo dumps that are just like, why would you, those are, it's giving dump truck. It's giving PU, baby. What would you put this here for? It doesn't make sense. I feel like there are some trends that unfortunately people try to do just because they see them gaining traction, they see them getting attention, and so they're just like, why not just, get on the bandwagon and just post it? Because I'm on the fence about it because I'm a person, I love memes. I love being funny. And I feel like whenever I do certain stuff, like it makes sense because it's my personality. Some people will have like 2 really nice pictures, 3 nice pictures, and it just be like, I hate a bitch that's always outside and get the card. I'm just like, this has nothing to do with the pictures.
What you got going on.
Has nothing to do with the pictures. And it's just, I don't know, it just gives force. I hate a forced vibe. See,
I'm not a fan.
Well, that just it's a good layup, or I don't know the technical terms of that. Whatever, fight me. It's a good, prelude to my first topic, which is social media trends that I'm starting to hate. The soft life girl era. See, listen. You little miss soft life, kind of. So it's like, you gonna love it. But do you think it's becoming over?
No, it's so annoying, actually. That's why I said it as, like, a joke. But, like, no, because I really actually, like, make fun of the whole, like, soft life, like, black
What do you mean?
Thing.
Okay.
I just think, it's like when the City Girls came out. Like, I felt like I was already a City Girl. And then when the City Girls came out, they just, like... threw everything off. They blew up the spot, and then it was like everybody want to be a city girl, but y'all not really, like, and then now really every guy thinks that you a city girl. Like, it was just ruined everything.
You messing it up for the bitches.
That's why I feel like the soft life is given. Like,
you
it's
think
just
so?
Like, I don't want to. I mean, it's really sad to say that, like, luxury is only luxury because it's like class. Like, it's like you have to be of a certain class
tier. Okay.
So I think that it's nice that, like, Black women enjoy luxury and things that, like, people before were, like, thought were, like, out of their reach of their life to do, and now they're, like, enjoying it. It's nice. But I do feel like, I mean, it's just like it's the same thing over and over again. Like, how many times we're gonna see the same, like, pair of shoes?
I mean,
like, the same, like, like,
I'm gonna go through everything right now. What even I hate.
I'm just saying, like, okay,
but I feel
it. Your hair done, your nails done.
I feel it. Okay, see, that's the thing. Like, see, and that also, like, is, like, on the same line of another thing that I hate. Y'all TikToks are getting too damn dark. I can't see anything in it. When you're trying to do, like, the it girl aesthetic, you're going out, it's just literally like a black room. I see your nails are done. I see the Cartier rings. I see the little martini shit, but I can't see anything else. It's just I see the glass. Turn the light up. I can't see. It's too fucking dark. I just feel like, with TikTok becoming, like, probably the bigger social media platform that we'll probably all be adjusting to in the next couple of years. I feel like everyone's trying to catch on to what's popular.
How do you feel that, though? Do you feel like, because that's what they were like, everybody keeps posting it. I guess Kylie and Kim are the ones that started it. I didn't know that at first because I just saw all my friends posting it. Then I realized they were the ones that started posting it. Yeah. Like, I'm tired of Instagram being like TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Instagram as a whole platform is on its way out, honestly. I feel like the girls and the guys who have gotten what they need to off of Instagram are definitely...
So I need to just be on TikTok.
You need to get on TikTok. Because I feel like, Instagram is, like, scrambling because TikTok... Not Instagram. Wait, what am I talking about? I feel like Instagram is scrambling because TikTok has everything that all the apps have. You can have commentary like Twitter. You can have nice video, photos, whatever, just like good production, like on Instagram, just good presentation for your stuff. And also, it's so easy to gain organic traction. Like, I feel like on Instagram,
the freaking algorithm on Instagram is terrible. I don't get no likes anymore, no views, no nothing. Girl. I don't know what the hell happened to my Instagram. Like, it's crazy how I can have one picture that has 30,000 likes and one picture that has 700. I'm like,
it's
what
kind
is
of
the
disgusting.
Algorithm?
It's kind of disgusting.
It just doesn't make sense. And you want to know what I like about TikTok that Instagram isn't? What? It's so easy to search stuff on TikTok.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's so hard to search. Like, it's really like
Instagram is kind of like dummy proof. Yeah, TikTok is definitely becoming a search engine because when I tell you, you can go on TikTok. Say you have a vacation coming up. You can literally go on TikTok and search, okay, I'm going to Aruba. What are some good things to do in Aruba? Places to see, landmarks, tourist stuff, hotels and everything. And Instagram doesn't have that. Like, on Instagram, you have to know a specific name of a page, of a person, of a place in order to find what you need. And it's just, like, so counterintuitive. Like, for that to be one of the largest used apps in the entire world, you can't do anything. You can't even find anything. Girl, I mean, I just think, like I talked about in my first episode, Instagram's on its way out. Kaputs, bitch.
That's what everybody's saying. I guess I need to get on TikTok. I need to get on something else.
Get out the door. I just feel like you do well on it. You would do well.
So what about YouTube? YouTube is, like, here for the long run?
You tell me, YouTube. I don't know.
Is it here for the long run?
Are you here for me? I feel like YouTube is never really going to go out of style because... For long form tutorials, especially, that's always going to be informational. Like, to YouTube, to its core, I feel like it's a very good learning tool, and it helps people just spread information. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I feel like the OG type of, like, vlogging influencer, beauty influencer, that shifting a little bit. Like you have like your Jackie Inas and like Makeup Shaylas and like those girls, but they've surpassed that and they're not going back to that.
Well, I feel like with YouTube now, you have to like really put out good quality content. Like people don't just want to like follow you around all day with like your raggedy camera and like
not the raggedy camera doing. She coming for you.
I don't know, but like like I don't know. I mean, I guess I've never really been into vlogs. I like
vlogging so hard. It's so hard. Like for the girls, like there's like 3 people on YouTube who I can actually watch their vlogs, and it's like for me, I don't really. I mean, not to say I don't care what you're doing, but it's good background noise. If I need to clean and like get through something in an hour, I'm just gonna put something on. But there are like they're actually interesting vlogs. I'm just like, oh, like they did this, or okay, like it's I can I can withstand it and I don't get over it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the way that we kind of consume social media in general is shifting right before our eyes. Like there are certain things that we are here for and just not here for anymore. And I just feel like as a society, we're kind of like just moving past a lot of stuff. I mean, for our sake, Julia says get rid of the soft life era. Move on to something else. She hates it. She says you bitches ain't really living soft. You ain't living soft like me.
I'm just saying, like, girl, we get it.
We get it. You living soft luxury.
We get it.
Clean it up. Mm-hmm. Wrap it up. Okay. So on to our next topic. So this past week, you saw Division. If I get caught cheating, does that mean something? I love you.
I seen that.
Boo, boo, boo. The song actually ain't bad. But as a man, why do you need a cheating anthem?
I hate it.
As a man, what do you...
I hate it.
One little fuck gonna mess all this up?
I hate it.
Yes.
It is.
It is. That's what you did.
It
actually is gonna mess all of this up. How do you feel about that?
What? Okay, so let's just talk about the song. I don't think the song is a bad song. I do think it's like a bop. I think it has like a good sound.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like a classic. You want to know what though? Division himself, I feel like, is a woman's artist.
For sure.
And so I really, a part of me feels like maybe he made this song to like get into like the male side of things, to get more male fans, which I understand because a lot of female rappers deal with that. Like Lotto was talking about how she was like really trying to like make songs that men would want to listen to as well. So I get that as an artist wanting to like get into that. I don't think it's gonna be like a classic.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be tuning into this like 10 years from now.
I don't think it's gonna be a classic, but I do. You know what's gonna be annoying though?
Yeah,
they're gonna overplay that song in the club.
Bitch, they already started. Did you see that video? I posted on my story.
I didn't watch it, but I did see something.
No, so they posted.
Like, singing.
Girl, they posted this video. I don't know how many men it was in that section, but I think it was enough to take down the entire ship. 15 men in a section singing a song. If I get caught cheating, that doesn't mean I don't love you.
If I see 15 dudes in the section, I'm not talking to
I'm not talking to any of you guys anyway, because scoot over, sis. Move. What the hell? This is for girls. Scoot over. Give me a hookah. But first of all, I'm cutting the power out in that club immediately. Cut the cords. Cut the cords. Why? I feel like, like you said, Division definitely is like, well, technically there's 2 of them in there, but everyone knows the lead singer. But they make their music for women to vibe to and to like, damn, I really miss him, blah, blah, blah. A lot of men ain't listening to Division unless it's like, I feel like, it's time to get down, get intimate, because they do have that vibe as well. And it's like you said, they're probably wanting to get to their male fan base and be like, we still here for you. But I feel like for more R&B men, and this is the topic that a lot of people were talking about on Twitter, it's so hard for R&B men, male singers, to really tap into that without being toxic and overdoing the toxic masculinity and shit like that. Like, people love Brent Faiyaz. I love Brent Faiyaz, and like, it's debatable nowadays what you consider R&B music, but to me, I mean, Brent is a pretty solid artist, but his bread and butter is being a toxic ass nigga.
I think that it's like they don't want to be like simps. It's like guys already feel like a simp for listening to R&B. So it's like they got to have something like masculine. And I think toxicity is just so like trendy now.
Yeah.
Which toxic relationships are not cute.
They're actually kind of...
They're not cute. They're actually
kind of scary. So, SOS.
Please save your sis.
Save yourself.
But like, I get it. You know, I'm not into that type of music, anyways. Unpopular opinion, I don't like Brent Faiyaz. I don't like even how he sounds. So
ooh.
I don't. I'm not. Hopefully, right? He's gonna be.
We'll be
like
back
this.
really soon.
This bitch. But
girl,
no,
okay.
I mean, I don't. Well, I don't. She knows I don't like a certain type of R&B music. The sound of it. So that was already not gonna be for me, anyway.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think this will pass. Like all of this stuff passes. I think it was a good song, a good bop. I definitely think it was good for him just to get some traction, talk about him, some buzz, just to get his name out there. I think it was a good drop. I'm glad that he dropped the song. I think it got a lot of talk, like a lot of, even if like people don't like it, they do like it. It's controversy sells. So
for sure. As long as people are going to talk about you, all press is good press, as they say. So it's like, you know, the thing is too, I think for what a lot of people were like, they're not really connecting the dots or like what they're like, what is this? Is because I feel like when women have something, men see it and they're like, well, I need that too. I feel like you said, when the City Girls came out, it was just like, man, scam that dude, City Girls, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Automatically, they're like, well, what about the City Boys? City Boys are up. You know, you hear someone saying, I'm FREE, fuck nigga free, I need to do this. Well, we need an anthem. Why do you need an anthem so bad? Why can't the girls just have this one? It's just like, why can't we just have something to ourselves? We got to share everything with y'all. Everything.
Yeah.
You guys want a little anthem? Like, what do you want to do? Put on a suit and go sing this song on a stoop? I feel
like women's R&B, we do talk about how men are toxic. It's like we literally sit up here and cry about, like, y'all are so toxic. Why y'all be doing this? Why do you hate me? And then y'all make songs like, yeah, we gonna keep doing it.
I'm gonna keep cheating on you. You gonna.
Damn.
So basically, like, it's just like, it's bold.
Listen, I love R&B. You know me, I listen to 90s R&B, 2000s R&B. That's my vibe. Yeah. I wish that R&B was more like that.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not going to lie. Division, I love their first few projects. Love them. Like,
because they do have, like you said, like, their first couple projects, like, they really, 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 like, get into a certain
that was a
pocket,
vibe.
you know? And I feel like I love that area of whatever, like, they occupy, because it's not like traditional R&B. It's just not going to be like a whole bunch of, like, you know, singing everywhere. But it's good music. The lyrics are good. It's vibey. It's just like, you know, if you just want to vibe in your house, you're cleaning, whatever, put on some Division.
And
you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
When you don't, like, think about the lyrics. Like,
yeah,
I like songs where I'm like, I think about the lyrics sometimes, but sometimes I just want to vibe.
Yeah.
And not, like, have songs that's too, like.
That's true. For me, I'm, like, definitely, like, an analytical person. Like, I'm just, like, I need to understand the complexities of this lyrics and understand why this person
but sometimes I feel like
but there are a lot of times you just want to sit there, drink your wine, smoke, or whatever you do, and just sit and just vibe out. Not really think about it. Just listen to the music instead of the words. And I feel like that was like,
that's what they were giving.
That's what they were giving. That's what you did that right, Division. This one, I don't really like it too much. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's okay. I don't think I'll ever put the song on in my car and drive, you know, on the highway.
I do like the song, and I do think it's a good song. I just can't get past. For me personally, I can't get past the lyrics because
it's just too much for me.
That.
I'm triggered.
I'm
like,
triggered.
You're screaming at me. I'm gonna keep cheating on you.
Triggered.
Like, shut up, girl. Like, that is triggering for most women because, like, I feel like, you know, most men already feel like that anyway. They feel like that anyway. They're just like, well, someone said it, so I'm gonna stand behind him. You need to get from behind him, okay? Like, first of all, that's a very protected class. Division and his peers in that video, they can say stuff like that because we're not saying it just because they have money, but like,
but that's
most people, like, in a situation where he's probably talking about, he probably has like dozens of people in his life. Don't know your business, so I'm just speaking from thinking. But, you know, he probably got a bunch of people who's just like, listen, it is what it is. I am who I am. People want me. I'm going to do what I want. I'm young. I'm, you know, popping, doing this, blah, blah, blah. This is not a song for you, for you, okay? From the Midwest, Devon, from wherever you from, if you get caught cheating, you better hope she let you back in her house because you need somewhere to stay. Do not turn this song on and think you're going to start getting the same treatment.
No, factual.
That's the song that only a couple people can really sing that song in true. You know what? I'm going to stand strong and stand on these words. Because a lot of people is not getting past the cheating allegations.
I hate that because I feel like everything is so materialistic now. Like, I don't know. I mean, another topic for another day.
I mean, regardless, I'm never going to listen to it again.
What's the next?
I'm never going to listen to it again. But it's a good moment. I mean, you got to get your buzz somewhere. And I feel like it was a good move to, you know, go ahead and, I mean, have the people speak. I feel like toxicity right now is the way of the game for all of our main R&B artists. Like Summer Walker even. Like, all of her shit is toxic. Like, yeah, it's like, you know, we can relate because we're women. But, like, fourth baby mama, not many of us can relate. That's some toxic stuff. But I'm a vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, girl, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I feel like it's real.
That's
real.
True.
I feel like it's not like I'm finna dog you out. Like, it's like she's just talking about how somebody dogged her out, which is real. That's why I feel like when you talk about toxicity, it should be something that people can be like, you know what, this is making me feel better about my situation because I went through the same stuff. So it's like, okay, I know I'm not the only one going through this.
For sure.
But then when you make a song like, oh, it's okay if I dogged her out because I have money so I can treat women any type of way, I don't like that.
I mean, that's a whole different topic for a different day because, you know, a lot of men...
Would you rather cry in a Toyota or, what did he say, a Rolls Royce?
A Rolls Royce or a Toyota. I'd rather cry nowhere.
I don't want to cry.
I don't want to cry at all. How about we not cry? Is that an option?
I can cry in my own car. I got a nice car.
Yeah.
I don't want to cry.
I don't want to cry at all. Let's move on. Okay, so on the same topic of toxicity, I want to talk about something else that I saw this week. So, I hate when men talk. And I'll explain why. 99.9% of the time is going to be something that's just like, you should have kept that to yourself. And I'm scared because why is that a forming thought in your brain? I hate when people get on the internet and just like, are just so like, why would, like, there's just something you're like, why would you say that? Like, and no one even, like, it's unprovoked, it's unwarranted. Mm-hmm. So this man wrote an open letter to his girlfriend, his fiance, whatever. And he started it off like this. You're not the most beautiful woman. Neither are you the most intelligent woman. And let's stop right there. What about that made you say, I'm going to get her with this one? She gonna say, oh, I love you, baby. Imagine getting on the internet and your man, the first thing that you read on a tag post is you are not that beautiful or that smart. First of all. Okay, so he goes on to say, you're not the most beautiful woman or the most intelligent woman, but I've chosen to never find perfection in anyone else. I put my gaze on you, and with that commitment, we would mold ourselves for ourselves.
What does that even mean?
What are you even talking about? Our perfection is in our commitment, but not me. Okay, you're going to be singing up to this. And then he goes on to explain himself. Stating that you're not the most beautiful / intelligent might sound like it's not a compliment, yeah?
It's not a compliment.
It's not a compliment. Where are you going with this? But it's a realistic base for real love. Acknowledging that my woman isn't the best, but I'm not looking for the best. I was looking for you and I found you. There's no best. There is just someone you choose and see the best in them. This to me is the real love. And he failed because I'm still stuck on you're not the most beautiful woman. Neither are you the most intelligent woman.
It's the I'm not looking for the best for me.
I'm looking for you. What is that even supposed to mean?
You know what?
What is that supposed to mean?
I think where this comes from, and this is sad to say, but I feel like people have such an unrealistic view of like women nowadays. Mm-hmm. And I feel like men see a lot of women as regular. Like we live in this world now, like they didn't have that before, but it was like you have bad bitches and you got regular girls. Mm-hmm. Bad bitches and regular girls is a new thing. Yeah. So we was all just women about 25, 30 years ago. Yeah. Exactly. So now there's like, and I'm not going to lie, there is like a status of women now. Like I feel like women never really had this before, but men always did. Yeah. Because men were always ranked based on how much money they made. Yeah. Women were just based off, I mean, we were based off looks definitely, but it was like
everyone was getting chosen in the 80s. Yeah, it was just based on like, okay, it's beauty, but like we didn't have like all the enhancements. I feel like now personality was the key. Like, can you make a good pie. Like, are you, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you a woman who wants to have children, domestic, you know what I'm saying? Now, like you said, I feel like there definitely is, like, categories of what is considered, like, ideal versus realistic. And I feel like it's so unfortunate because all of that is just, it's fake, first of all.
And for him to say you're fake. Not the most beautiful woman, what, because she's not a freaking supermodel?
She's not like like, what do you want her to have? Like, you know, like, the thing is, it's just so unfortunate because I can't imagine how she feels reading that. Like, if my man was to get on the internet and say something like that, I would literally just burst into tears and then cuss him out, or maybe the vice versa, whatever happens first. But it's just like, the thing is, when you with someone, you always know there's someone out there who is going to be more something, more attractive, more wealthy, more smart, more anything. But that's not the point. Like, when you meet someone, you fall in love with them, everything kind of goes out the window and you literally are just in love with that person. Most people have tunnel vision for that one person in a relationship. And it's just like, we're perfect for one another because we match each other. You, to me, like, I don't care if Rihanna sitting next to me.
But you know what?
I better be the most beautiful woman that you've ever seen in your life. And it shouldn't ever have to be a question. I should never have to feel like, well, does he think that she's more beautiful than me, more smart than me? Like, what does that even mean?
I'm not going to lie. I've never felt like that in any relationship I've ever been in. Like, I've always felt like the person I was with was obsessed with me. I've always felt like they thought I was the most beautiful woman they've ever met, the smartest person they've ever met. Like, I don't know. And I think that that's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
Like, I'm supposed to be your dream girl. Like,
exactly. What? I think for me, like, it's just like, I feel like people do stuff from the internet because they know it's either going to get a reaction or they really just have no common sense. There's nothing that tells me about this man that he has any.
And it also gets me that he's embarrassed. Like,
you're embarrassed because why would you say that?
Why we're together? It's like when women get cheated on and dogged out all the time. So when they post their man, they have to be like, yeah, you know, we've been through the ups and downs.
We've been through the ups and downs. Or like when men do that,
when men know that they've been cheating on their girl all the time.
That's my
and then they post them on Mother's Day.
Favorite post. Yeah. The Mother's Day post, the birthday post. Bitch, I'll be like, keep going, but you need to stop this. They be like, you know, I've put you through so much. You've taken me back over and over and over when I've disrespected our house. I've disrespected you.
I'm so proud of Chloe because even after he dogged her out and embarrassed the shit out of her, she still gave him a second chance. She still
gave him a second chance.
That's what it's giving.
It could never be me. It would never be me. And I can't say that because you never know what happens in life. But I just don't know why men do that. I feel like, you know, like when they really say that men are smarter than women, I think we definitely have an emotional compass within us that is just so more advanced than men, because we just think about the ramifications. Like, do you know what this probably did to their relationship? Because not only, like, the thing is, I don't know where these people from. It was on Facebook, made its way to Twitter, made itself to my timeline. Then I put it onto my Instagram. So now this is how rumors get started. I'm just sharing shit at the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows where this even came from? But I'm sure thousands of people have seen this post. Thousands of people have seen their pictures together. And I've seen the girl. She is not ugly. She's cuter than him. So it's just like, what the hell are you even talking about? Like, she should be saying this about you.
And that's the thing, too. I think what bothers me about men nowadays is a lot of men feel like they deserve way more than they do.
Way more than you deserve,
and
baby.
I feel like a lot of men, like, I hate this whole, what do you bring to the table, and what do you this, and what do you that. Like, first of all, worry about yourself.
Get a table later. Okay, we'll get a table later. Do not ask me about no furniture. We'll get a table later.
Worry about yourself first. It'd be like the main man. Because when I tell you, I'm gonna give y'all the real tea.
Okay.
Men who have real money don't talk
like
about
that.
It. Don't
yeah.
think like that, or not like, dang, is this girl only after me for my money? It be the men that really have nothing going on.
Please, like, you bought a stock in Apple 3 years ago. I'm not after that. I don't want it.
Because men that really have money don't mind spending it.
Yeah.
If they really care about you, and like, because it's nothing to them. Money doesn't matter. They do things for you because they want to do them. So the men who have the real coins is not looking at you like, oh, is she this? Is she only with me for that? Listen, and one thing about it, two things for sure, those type of men can tell those type of women. The women who have nothing for themselves and just want them to do everything for them. Those type of men can already peep that. They don't even have to, like, speak on it. So, girl, next topic.
Girl, I mean, for me, that's the whole thing. I mean, I told you earlier, we were having a conversation. Me and my everything, we're going on strike, okay? Me and my Miss Lady, we're going on strike, okay? I'm taking a stand against niggas for the rest of this year. Stand with me or stand against me, okay? Y'all embarrass me. Y'all embarrassing me. Y'all embarrass me.
Once the winter time here, I need me a little boo.
I do need me a little boo. See, I'm playing. I'm playing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you like me.
But if you like me, though.
If you like me, I might like you back. I seen this one TikTok. He was like, I be playing out here. I be playing like I got hella hoes. I don't have a hoe. I would love a hoe or one or two or three. Maybe. Listen, if you like me, we can see where it goes. And I'm open. But until further notice, because y'all still got me messed up. And you do too, blank. Because I hope she broke up with you, because I would be damned if my man, first of all, like she said, I mean, I haven't really had like a serious relationship, but in any situation that I'm in, I am the most gorgeous woman that you ever seen. I am the smartest bitch you ever met in your life. I'm so smart. I'm so funny. I'm charismatic. I literally am perfect on paper. Why would you even tell someone? Literally, like, you needed to write home about me. Like, you need to tell everybody in your life, right, like, listen.
If you think somebody else look better than me, then why you don't go be with me? Her?
Why you with me for? What you say fuck 50 for? Go over there to the other girl that you think is so much more beautiful than me. Because who is he even comparing her to? And I feel like for most men, they really speak outside of their league, outside of what they can actually get for themselves. Because not saying that, like, you know, we just so much up there, but there are plenty of men who, like, you know, try to talk to me and I'm just like, it'll never happen. Wow. And it's just like, you know that I'm not the type of person that you really can get. And I mean, that's another situation, topic for a different day, dating within your league. Because I don't want to say you should ever limit yourself. Shoot for the stars, baby. But I'm not the star that you're going to hit. Because it's just, it's just not like that. So it's just like, not saying that like you should be lucky to have what you have, but you should be equally yoked. You should be equally yoked. Yes. I will say, for like, you know, the top tier, I don't know, like when you look at like celebrity couples, like people who are really popular on Instagram, sometimes it looks like people are just like, oh, he's attractive, she's attractive. Most times people are not going to be equal in that category. A lot of beautiful women are not with the most attractive men. That's just how it is. Women are just more beautiful than men in general. That's just something that has to, talk to God about it, not me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, for you to be with someone for a number of years, months, whatever, how long your relationship is, and then tell her to her face, well, not just her, the entire Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, she's not the most beautiful.
We doing throwing them in the trash. You're in the bin.
I'll see you never.
Get him out of here.
I'll see you never. I'll see you never.
Get him out of here.
Okay. So let's see what we got. I think, oh, girl. Let's see. How long we at? Do we have time to talk about pink sauce? I even want to talk about pink sauce. Miss Pink Sauce, you know that you wrong for that.
That was weird.
You're
weird.
Was weird
if you ordered the pink sauce.
You're weirder. Like, it's just like, who's weirder? Pink sauce lady, pink sauce customers. You just got on the random internet, saw a bottle of pink something for $25. And you said, let me go ahead and order that in the summertime.
I throw away food in the fridge that hasn't even expired if it look expired.
Yeah.
Even if it don't say expired.
If it give expired,
it's
going to the trash.
Because I'm not getting sick. I would never. So
okay.
Throw
the fact that you're literally buying food from someone in a different state, you shouldn't buy food online unless it's going to be like an Amazon Fresh, a delivery service. It's what is wrong with you? This person literally went on live and said that, why do I need FDA approval? I'm not selling medical grade products. FDA, Food Drug Administration, baby. Are you not selling stuff that is qualified as food?
I mean,
y'all need to be safe.
That's like people who, I mean, a lot of people do this, so if you do, you're nasty. But like people who open up ketchup and then don't put it in the fridge. Ketchup has to be refrigerated after opening. And my thing is, when I seen her bottles, I was like, how do you even know to refrigerate after opening? Because it's already open.
It's already open.
When it goes
I didn't even say it on the bottle. The new and improved bottle that she...
You know when you get sauces from the store, they're sealed.
Yeah.
They're sealed, and then the seal comes off, and then you put it in the fridge. Sauce is going to the fridge. The only sauce that don't go in the fridge is hot sauce.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce, fridge. Mayo, fridge.
Sorry to that woman. Sorry to them customers. And sorry to, I don't know who I should. Sorry to the FDA because they they playing in your face, baby. They playing in your face. Imagine getting on the internet, the World Wide Web, ordering a bottle of some unknown substance that the creator of it can't even tell you accurately what it tastes like, can't describe, doesn't ship it in freeze dry materials to where it's even safe for you. It's not packaged correctly, doesn't have the correct dietary anything on the back. It's just pink sauce. She said it might taste like ranch, it might taste like mayo. I don't know. What is that supposed to mean?
That's scary.
What is that supposed to mean?
And you're scary.
You're scarier.
You scare me.
You ate pink sauce. It's giving chum bucket. Hang it up. All right. So we're now going to transition into our segment, What's Up With You, Friend, where we have our friends on Instagram tell us what's going on in your life. Like I said, it's going to be a weekly thing, so head over to my Instagram. I think, well, I don't know when I'm going to post it. It should be Wednesdays, but if it's not, fight me. And we're just going to be asking what's up with you, friend. So it can be really good things, it can be bad things. We're only going to do a couple today because we, you know.
Did you choose the best ones? There's so many.
No, let's see. Found out my man is a liar. Try to navigate life as a single woman for the first time.
I can relate. For the first time, no. I've been single a few times. Broken up with some men some few times. I think the biggest thing, I mean, breakups are always hard. Breakups are never easy. Breakups are always devastating because you envision this relationship with this person. You built this relationship with this person. You love them. And then it's like, wow, I have to give all this up. And it's like, a lot of times you feel like you invested so much into that relationship. So it's like, I don't know. I just had this conversation recently with some friends, but I just told them, like, for me, it's like, I am at a point where now any relationship that I get in has to be, like, mutually beneficial. Like, if I feel like the relationship would end tomorrow, I gave what I gave, you gave what you gave, but I don't feel like cheated. Like, I don't feel like, damn, I left this relationship and I feel like cheated. I think that's the worst way to feel when you get out of a relationship, especially when somebody's a liar or a cheater, because it's crazy. Like my last situation, I swear, I felt like I didn't even know you. Like, you don't even know who you sleeping next to. Like, the person that you think is just such an amazing, good person, and then to find out that they're, like, a disgusting person, individual. It's like, it's crazy.
Hard. It's hard to deal with. And I feel like, you know, for me, like I said, I haven't been in a long-term relationship in a long time. Like, so I can't imagine finding out that someone that, like, you know, I'm choosing to dedicate time to, give my all to, it's just not really being honest. I'm assuming that you're saying, like, they probably cheated. So I'm really sorry about that, first of all, because I know that sucks. It's never easy to deal with that. But it's just like, you gotta, I mean, I'm single. I'm doing the best I can. Can't say I'm doing good, but I'm doing okay. You be all right. It's time, you know, there's plenty of people out here for you to meet. You're a beautiful, successful young lady, friend. I already know you, so it's like, it's not gonna be hard for you to find someone, but it is finding someone that, like, you're gonna want to hold on to, like, the best parts of you in his relationship, which is the hardest part to get past, because that's always gonna, you know, pull you back. But once the sheet has been removed and I see you for who you are, it can never be the same. So, like, depending on whether you go back to him or whatever, that's completely up to you. But you seen what you seen now, so it's up to you to, you know, decide what's next.
What's really important during this time is, number one, healing is very important, but like, healing on your own, spending some alone time, and being optimistic that the next person and the right person is going to come along. Because what I always say every time I leave a relationship is, if this was not the person that was meant for me, that means that God has somebody way better for me. For sure. Know, and I always, every time I leave a relationship, I feel like I gain somebody that's even better than the last person in certain ways. But the one thing I would say don't do is just don't go out on random dates with random dudes that you're not gonna like or you don't
really?
like. No, because what happens is you go out on these dates with these guys, you're around all these dudes, and you don't like them, and they're annoying, and then it reminds you of like, damn, I really miss him. Okay, he was good, and he was this. I didn't have to worry about these things, because when you're in a relationship, you get super comfortable
for sure,
and it's like kind of like a stability, like a security blanket. So then when you don't have that anymore, it's like you try to like find that in somebody else, and they never compare because they're too new and they're obviously not that person. So don't rely on that to like get like, don't use other dudes to get over your last dude. Like just use optimism
and
shopping, stuff that makes you feel happy.
Like going runs.
I cleaned a lot. I like went shopping. I focused on work, like things that actually bring you joy and like make you happy and are going to distract you. Other than
actually
like,
add to your
life.
But
if you do find another guy that you like and you think is cute or whatever, then definitely go for it. But don't just like go on dates with guys that you know you're not going to like, or you know that are already bothering you, because it's going to make it worse.
Girl, good luck with everything. I mean, like she said,
somebody better.
There's plenty other men out there in the sea, baby.
It's plenty.
The sea pretty big, okay? We ain't even see the whole sea, okay? We only see 5% of the sea on the yachts in Dubai, okay? You're gonna be wearing tongue in Dubai, okay? You got it, girl. It's all right. Okay, you choose one next.
I don't know. Ooh, this one I do like. Adjusting to moving out of town alone, work life, dating, and cost of living. Let's talk about moving out of town and cost of living.
Girl, that's not going to fit in this episode.
Because the other one says I'm contemplating on relocating. I just don't know where to. I feel like
it's a big
where
thing.
Where do you live now?
It's a big thing.
Like, where
do you
I
feel like the main cities are really, really difficult to kind of like get in, because I'm not going to say that they're like overcrowded, but I feel like there's a certain allure that brings you to a certain city, and you very quickly maybe are humbled or like, oh, this ain't really what I thought it is. Or if it's not something that you really want it to be, it's just like, damn, like we all know, like once you get out of high school, out of college, it's very difficult to make friends. And I feel like settling down in a new place is very difficult, because you're starting over completely. If you don't go with a job lined up, especially like a corporate job. So like I moved here in Atlanta almost a year ago, like really it's about to be a year, like in a month or so. And I had something lined up. It wasn't within like my field necessarily, but I was like, I want to make a change in my life, and that was the thing. I had things I had things set up to where it was going to be an easy move for me. And I have all of my friends here. Like, this is, one of my best friends. I have my other best friends from school here. So it's easy as an adjustment.
Yeah.
What I think is more difficult is if you go into a brand new place, you don't know nobody. If you don't have a job, you don't really have a vision of what you want the first couple months, let alone a year to be. That's going to be a little bit difficult. And I'm going to say, like, I feel like most people, especially most black people, Houston, Atlanta, DC, Chicago is where most people are going to go. Some people go to LA. Everything's getting very expensive. Everything's getting very expensive. So good luck with that, because I have a lot of friends. I mean, I'm about to move into my own place right now, and the shit's expensive. It's getting ridiculous in Atlanta. Like studios, Atlanta, whatever you acting different.
No, everywhere is
acting
expensive.
Different.
This cost of living, I don't know. I'm hoping, inflation, now the dollar is the same as the euro. So I guess that's what we did. That's like, now, of course it has to be, because everything is so expensive here now.
I don't even know what that means.
Because before the euro was worth more than the dollar. So when you would go there, it was like you basically spending more. But now, because everything's so expensive here because of inflation, it's like even Steven. Mm-hmm. Like even, I guess even more towards the pound too. We're more close to like their whatever. But it's because the cost of living is so high now. So I don't know if it's going to go down. People keep saying that certain things are going to go down, but they're saying this is not like the 2008 recession where everything is just going to like plummet.
Crash, yeah.
They're saying stuff might like dip, but it's still going to remain high. So, that's some real governmental stuff. I don't really know anything about that.
I don't know nothing about that one.
The cost of living is going up so much, but it is something to think about, especially like she said with career and different things like that, like...
Yeah, like something that I'm thinking about. I recently have kind of like gotten over, and I think I'll do like just a different episode about like just 20 somethings. I mean, you're just figuring yourself out. I'm not doing anything remotely close to my degree, which is journalism. I do body contouring right now. I work with her, you know, honestly, and it's a nice adjustment, and I think I did need like a little bit of time to actually figure out what do I want to do in my life and stop really caring about like, okay, do I have to be in this field? Do I have to be in this industry, this position, blah, blah, blah? Because now all I really want to do is make some money. That's all I want to do is make some money. And it's just like, there are so many different ways to, you know, make money. But like, as the recession is on its way, it's just like, how can I diversify my income as much as possible to make this work for me and make it realistic? Because I don't plan on moving back home to Kansas City. That's where I'm from. I don't plan on moving back home ever. Kansas City. Love you. See you later, boo. But I'm not moving back there. And it's just like, I'm just going to have to adjust to the cost of living moving up and up and up. And it's like, where I see my life going, what I want my lifestyle to be like, what I see myself doing and being and who I am in the next 5 years, she's an expensive bitch, you know? And so she's going to have to make a little bit of money to keep up with everything. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of coin. But yeah, I may have to learn a trade or two. You know what I'm saying? I may have to start doing lashes or something. I don't know, lashes by net. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe just something. But it's just like, when you move, it really takes you out of your comfort zone. Because a year ago, me was like, oh, I'm only going to do journalism. I'm only going to do this. And look at me.
But I do think that you do have to take that jump. I would say when I moved to Atlanta, I didn't have a job lined up, but I had money saved up. So I knew I had goals. I had plans. I didn't have anything set in stone, but I knew what I was coming here for. I knew what I wanted, and I had money saved up. So I knew when I got here, I wouldn't be stressing. So I think it is good to just make that move. Sometimes you just have to go. Yeah. But prep yourself. Like, don't just move to another city with absolutely nothing. Like, at least have a friend there or know somebody there. Like, I knew people in Atlanta, so I knew I was going to be okay. At least, like, have a place to stay. At least, you know what I'm saying, have some type of money saved up so that if you're not making money the first 2 months, that you can still survive. Like, for sure. Don't go, I mean, I'm not the starving artist type of bitch. Like, I'm not ever going to be, like, living out of my car to pursue my dreams.
I can't do it. I need a bed. Yeah, I'm not that person.
If it's going to take me 5 more months longer than the other person, I'll take them 5 months and sleep in my bed. I'm not doing that. So,
and that's okay. And that's another thing too. I really think I'm gonna just do another episode, and you're more than welcome to come back for it if you want to talk about like just moving, just like leveling up and just being okay with where you're at in the moment. Because I feel like for a lot of us right now, our 20s is very difficult. We're all just trying to figure shit out, and it's just very hard because of social media, because of like whatever we see. We're like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be a millionaire right now. I'm only 25. Like, where are my M's at? And it's just like, you're doing okay. Everything just has to happen at its own pace, and it's going to happen the way it's supposed to. But don't force things to put yourself in a bad situation, because those are the harder things to come out of. It's hard to level up, but it's harder to get yourself out of some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, we'll do like a moving out of town, because I have a lot of these, actually, a lot of my, you know, what's up with you are about moving, new jobs and everything. We're going to do another episode about that. Okay, we got one more and we finna head out of here, honey.
These are all jobby.
I know. There's this one. I went through a traumatic breakup with my best friend, and I'm very much still hurting.
Yeah, I can relate. I have definitely had to cut off, lost some friends these past 2 years. I think that what people have to understand is, like, friendship breakups are real breakups. Like, my friendship breakups that I went through were harder than my breakups, because I'm the type of person that I've always thought, like, boyfriends come and go, but friends are here to stay. Yeah. So I literally, with my friends, which some people are not like this. Some people are the opposite of this, but how I am, I give my friends like 100 chances. Like, I let my friends dog me out over and over and over and over and over again. and just give them excuses because it's like, it's a friend.
Yeah.
As a man, it's easy to be like, well, he cheated on me, so I'm leaving. Or like, he's lying to me, so I'm leaving. Like, you know, when you with your friendship or relationship with a man too, you can talk to him crazy. You can cuss him out. You can this, whatever. You can be like, you know, F him. I'm out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But with friends, it's like, for me, for real, you know me, I talk to my man.
Crazy. Dirty.
But like, I mean, for a reason, not just for no reason. But like, I just feel like, you know, it is something that people do have to like, take into consideration. Like, they feel like, okay, because it wasn't a romantic relationship, it's not the same. But I feel like friendship breakups are even harder.
They are difficult.
But I feel like at the end of the day, you always, I mean, everybody in your life is not there for your entire life. Everybody in your life is there for a reason, for a season. And you can only have people around you that make you feel good and they make you happy. Like, you can't have people in your life that are like, taking away from you or making you unhappy or treating you bad. Exactly. Like, you know, you have to choose yourself at the end of the day.
For sure. What I will say is like she said, friendships are still relationships, and that's something that I'm a huge proponent of. I get on my friends all the time because I'll be like, listen, you cannot pour more into a man than you pour into me. Not just because I'm jealous, but it's just like, relationships are 50-50. So it's just like, if I'm giving you me, you need to give yourself back to me in whatever ways our relationship works, and that's just how it is. I don't know the reason you guys broke up, but like, we've all experienced friendship breakups, and they are very difficult. I had one last year, and you know, it took a while for me to kind of like, the thing is, I think I kind of like, I feel like when you leave in a relationship, whatever type of relationship it is, I feel like you kind of check out a little bit before, unless it's like an abrupt thing. You know what I'm saying? For a while, I was kind of feeling like this friend wasn't like super supportive. We just were kind of like going through the motions of kind of fading away anyway. And then there was finally one thing that was just like, you know what? It's whatever. But after like that initial, you know, it wasn't even like a FU moment. It was just like, it is what it is. I was just like, damn, like this person really was like my good friend. We were really like, you know, really tight. Like I looked at her like a sister. It hurts because, you know, most times our best friends are a part of our like daily routine. I talk to my best friend every single day. Sometimes like 5 times a day. Like we stay on the phone. I talk to her every single day. And if I weren't able to talk to her every single day, I would feel crazy. I would feel crazy because it's just like, this person is a part of me, and it hurts just the same as if it were a nigga. I was just like breaking up with him. I was over his house every single day. That's cool because I can go ahead and find another dude easy. It's so easy to find romantic relationships because they literally are a dime a dozen. You go outside. I have a boyfriend today, but you can't always replace a good friend. You know,
a real friend is hard to come by. So I feel like if you do, I mean, like she said, just the biggest thing is just focus on cultivating the friendships that actually like make you feel good. The friendships that are actually and like fostering those, moving forward, and also just realizing when it's time. And you know, it's hard because friendship breakups are hard. It's easier when you can kind of just like distance yourself a little bit and kind of like fade out. I think those are better than like friendship breakups. But I mean, everything happens for a reason, and I feel like, you know, like they say, even though this is so corny, but like when you moving up to different levels, like everybody can't go where you're going.
With you. Everybody can't come with you.
So it's just like everything happens for a reason, and you know, I mean, it sucks, but girl,
you'll be all right. Keep your head up. You're gonna be okay. I mean, I know it hurts, and you know, I'll give you like a little virtual hug because I understand it hurts. Finding new friends at our grown age is a little bit difficult because like I feel like people are so weird. Like I'm not
gonna lie, if you a girl and you ain't got no other girlfriends, I don't want to be your friend.
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you because what's tea?
Why
ain't you got no friends? Why nobody like you? What you do to them? Why you got them so mad? What you do to them? What you do to them? For real, what did you do to them? Because I want to know. Because you're going to try to do it to me. I'm afraid of you, bitch. Like, I'm afraid of you. But, you know, I mean, like we're saying, you're going to have to deal with emotions. It's not going to be an easy thing to just go over in a couple of days, especially depending on how long the relationship is. Like, me and my friend that I'm talking about, we've been friends for about 4 years. So it's like, that's a very long time to remain friends with someone. Me in the stage that I'm at right now, I got my friends. I'm open to making a couple of more, but I'm very good with my friend count. Like, I really probably make 1-2 new friends a year, and I'm very, very, very protective over the word friend. I don't just be calling everybody my friend like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's not even what we're talking about. It's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a little bit for sure. But I'm sure you have other friends around you, other family that can kind of like lean in and step in and just, fill that void, because it's going to take a little bit.
But if you know you the one that did something wrong,
dear friend, I can't help you. Apologize. It'll
you don't want to lose a friend because you made a mistake. Yeah. And I think the biggest thing with people nowadays is they don't want to be accountable for what they do. And that's the one thing I really can't stand is people who are not accountable. Yeah. So I feel like if you know, like, you did something that maybe, even if you feel like, okay, I don't feel like I was wrong, but I can see where she could see that I was wrong, apologize. I mean, if this is a friend that you really care about and you don't want to lose, because, like we said, finding real friends is not easy.
It's hard.
So if you feel like you did something, just apologize. And, try to mend that relationship. Yeah, I don't think you should I think any relationship that you really care about, you should at least try.
Yeah.
Don't just throw it away. But if it's like to the point where it's like there's no going back, then maybe there's no going back.
You might just have to chuck up the deuces and have to call it what it is, because I can't help you. All right, I'm not a licensed therapist. This is just my opinions, but I don't know. I feel like
we talked about a lot.
We did talk about a lot today. I don't even think we got everything, because there was one episode too. I had seen this one thing. Some girl was so extra happy that LeBron James is watching her story that she opened her big mouth.
Big mouth.
Your big mouth. At your big edge. Shut it up. Shut up that mouth. Shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth. First of all, if LeBron James is watching my story, I'm posting another one. Sorry, not sorry, but I'm going to keep my mouth closed and not tell anyone. First of all, this is a married man. So just tread lightly on that, because Savannah ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? If he can go ahead and show his teammates or something, then we can go ahead and talk, and I'll send messages like, hey, why are you doing this? Send this to somebody else on the team. But what are you doing, girl? That's so corny. It's Instagram. What are you supposed to do? Just go on his Reels page?
And I'm not going to lie. I mean, listen, y'all know DMs be looking a little. Listen, I've had somebody DM me who was very famous in a very famous relationship and was watching my stories and DMing me. And I mean, obviously I show my friends, of course, but I'm not posting it. I'm not sharing it because, number one, I don't talk to men who are in relationships. Yeah. So if I see, and I've had many, many men in relationships that have messaged me, and I hate that. I would never, first of all, I'm just not one of them type of girls. I'm sorry, but I'm really a girl's girl. Yeah. I really don't play with that.
You're trifling if you're doing that.
I really don't play with that. I hate that type of stuff. Secondly, I would never want to embarrass another woman.
For sure.
Because as a woman, I know how
that feels.
I know how that feels, so I would never want to make another woman feel like that.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, men are going to be men. Let's start there. And you got to realize,
that's the first point.
I realize why these men are DMing me. You're not going to leave that girl that you with. LeBron is not leaving his wife for you. So if he's messaging you or if he's watching your Instagram, he's doing just that. He just wants to lay it down with your girl.
Sorry.
So for me, I'm not that girl. I'm not the hoe. I'm not the pull up. I'm not the side chick. I'm not that girl. So if you're DMing me, if you want to pursue me because you want to be with me.
Exactly.
And because you want to pursue a relationship
something serious,
there's something
that
you like about me.
Not just for a okie doke.
Or the side piece, or I'm just going to pull up to
because that's what it's giving. I feel like, I've seen it on some random page, and I just, they kind of expose a lot of, people business. Not be nosy, so I'll be watching it. What you gonna do about it? But, my thing is, even the page, they clowned her. And they were like, let's give it up for her because she wanted everyone to know that he was watching her story. And it's just at the end of the day, for people who are super famous, I really feel bad for y'all because you gotta have a fence. You can't do anything out loud. You can't do anything in public. Because one wrong move, and this doodle brain is over here telling us someone's king of the NBA is watching my story, but I'm taken. Well, bitch, why'd you have to do all that? Because LeBron do not want you. And I can promise you that he do not want you.
And even if and that's my thing too. It's just if he DM'd her, he wrong for that. But if you watch your story, he's not wrong for that.
He's not wrong for his Instagram.
What do you mean? If
what do you want me to do?
If he watch your story, it's Instagram. If he DM'd you, yeah, he wrong for that. But if he watch your story, please plenty of people watch my story and never DM me. Like, there's plenty of people that watch the story. It's just the story. It's Instagram. They come across your page, they look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's Instagram. I don't know. I didn't like that. That was super corny and it was played out. Corny. The thing is, if listen, you don't. Not saying they need to be him, but imagine. I mean, she says she's in a relationship. Imagine being a nigga too, because we were talking about you know men doing this to women, but your man will be liable to be like, because it's giving fan behavior. Talking about some like, okay, well he DM me, but I'm in a relationship. Girl, okay, go talk to your boyfriend about it. One thing about it, if I have a real solid man that I love and he loves me and I don't want nobody else, ain't no level of fame, no level of money that can make me leave that man. I promise you. Because a lot of these rich and famous men don't want anything from you. They just want to throw away. Yeah. They just want to throw away. So I'm like, that's why it's just like when people see that, I mean, this is probably her first time anybody ever been on her page. It's probably her first time. That might be the tea. She's not used to that. Listen, I'll be used to it. Come over here, Mr. Men's. You know, I have a pretty cool page at I Love Antoinette. No underscore. I Love Antoinette. You'll love it there. Don't have an OnlyFans. Don't have an OnlyFans. No feet pages. No nothing. It's just me in the face. I don't have a BBL, but I have a great personality. Okay, I promise. It's good vibes over here. Okay, good vibes. It's good vibes only. But all right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. It was a great one. You had fun. Yeah, it was great. It was
perfect. You can't say anything else because you're on recording. So
I loved it. It was amazing.
All right, guys. We'll be back here next week. Head over to my Instagram at I Love Antoinette. I'm on every social with the same name. If it's something else, it's not me. So
JuliaBad _ Instagram only. Don't look for me nowhere else because you ain't gonna find me.
You got a TikTok though?
Yeah, but I don't use it.
Oh, you be doing your soft life over there.
Yeah, soft life in real life.
Period. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Bye.